It's the NFL on EA Sports. Getting set now for today's matchup as we join you from FedEx Field.
Hello, friends. Jim Nance alongside Phil Simms. And I guess the big question, Phil, before a kickoff is what do you expect here today?
Jim, I expect an emotional football game here today. We have two teams that are very disciplined, but can they stay that way? When you let emotion get involved, usually sometimes you miss an assignment. What happens when you miss an assignment? It usually leads to a big play. So control your emotions is a big deal in this game here today.
Throw out all the week-long hype. The teams are in position now, and now they can settle things on the field. Taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30.
Here comes the former Super Bowl MVP for the New Orleans Saints, quarterback Drew Brees.
Things have worked out great for Drew Brees down here in New Orleans. You know, it's a good thing the San Diego Chargers didn't want him anymore because he got hooked up with Sean Payton, and his career has just gone upwards ever since then.
From the gun. Throwing now to his left. And a flag is down.
Colston's met after a gain of 8.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
You took a few of these shots in your day. That's a late hit on the quarterback.
Yeah, nowadays these guys, I believe the quarterback is overprotected. To me, this is a bad call. The defensive player feel bad. All he's doing is his job, and he still gets penalized 15 yards.
Brees has everybody split out wide for this snap. 1st and 10. The catch is made.
Well, we got the mojo flowing today, don't we? You start out the game, it's early, you pick up a couple first downs, and you think you can't be stopped.
Here's the first snap after the big play. Mark Ingram carries the football.
Running to the right. Riley's the one who brings him to the ground. As we focus now on the offensive starters, you can bet this defense will keep an eye on Jimmy Graham, who might be the best tight end in football now.
It seems like we're coming to a day where every offense in the NFL is going to have a tight end like Jimmy Graham. In other words, he's really a terrific wide receiver who's big enough to play the tight end position.
2nd and 9.
Throws the pass. Pass hits the ground and goes incomplete on the short throw. Now for the defensive starters. He's gotten better every year in this league since coming out of Grambling State in 2006, Jason Hatcher.
Well, you want to force in the inside. Jason Hatcher is one of those guys. He can stop the run, strong enough to hold up against the offensive lineman, and also quick enough to find ways to get to the quarterback.
Brees from the shotgun. Breaks out of the tackle. Did not get both feet down.
Well, quarterbacks know on 3rd down they got to make a decision and get rid of that football because the defense, they are coming after you. That time just not good enough, and he throws an incompletion.
And converts on the 3.
You always want to be rewarded for a nice drive in a football game, even when it's a field goal, because you've made a lot of good plays, you've executed them, you got yourself in position to get some points, and that field goal just reinforces everything.
And he's met head-on right there at the 20. Coming into the huddle, the second overall pick in the 2012 draft out of Baylor University, Robert Griffin, or as everyone calls him these days, RG3.
Well, Robert Griffin III, it was a tough year last year trying to overcome the injury. Anytime you're not 100%, it's hard to think clear on the field, and it will affect your play.
First and 10. Handoff by Griffin. Room to work. And he's going to be tackled right around the 31-yard line.
Jim, let's keep our eye on the defense. If they keep giving up runs like this, they're going to have to change what they're doing on the defensive side. They need to bring another guy down in the box to stop those runs.
RG3 has it under center.
First down and 10.
And Morris has got it on the handoff. Keep a watchful eye today on wide receiver Pierre Garçon.
Big, strong, fast. He's everything you want in an NFL wide receiver. He is capable of taking every play and scoring a touchdown.
This starting lineup is brought to you by Snickers. Hungry for victory? Snickers satisfies. The Redskins from the 32. And Morris is going to take the handoff now. And he's tackled some 3 yards away from a first down. And that's the type of run I think this offense would take all game long, Phil.
Oh, would they ever? They would love this. This is showing your dominance here. The offensive line doing a good job, but also solid job by the running back picking up some good yards.
Third down and 3. Looking to the right side and throwing. And he's going to be tackled right around the 35-yard line.
Griffin's able to show off the footwork. Wow, what a good job. Look at those feet. Like a dancer. Gets himself in very good position to throw the football.
That long gain sets them up here on this play.
And Morris is handed the football. They'll mark him at the 29.
It's always a chess match early in the game to see what your opponent is going to do. Good run that time by the offense. They pick up good yards. Maybe the defense will have to start crowding the line of scrimmage more.
The Redskins lined up, bunch formation. The Redskins have it at the 29. They call his number once more.
46 on the run.
This defensive lineup today hopes to put a lot of pressure on the quarterback, and that means that Cameron Jordan will be one player to watch.
Cameron Jordan on the Saints defense is coming into his own. No doubt about it. Just keeps getting better. Just one of those tall, athletic defensive ends. And last year he was terrific. I expect him to be even better this year.
And a flag comes out.
False start, offense. Still third down.
Jackson's lined up now as a slot receiver. The Redskins snap it at the 36.
He'll throw it over the middle. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. Third and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
A field goal to tie the game. Puts it through the uprights. Needed plenty of leg on that one.
Well, that ties things up. That's good for the team, no doubt about it. They drive down the field. They get some positive points out of it by kicking the field goal, but you got to be disappointed, too. To get in that position, not score a touchdown, well, you take what you can get.
The Saints getting set to return to kickoff.
And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Saints are at the line of scrimmage and loading up that line with an extra tight end.
Now 1st and 10.
Breeze with the handoff. Going to lose yards here.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Cooks in the slot.
Ready.
2nd down and a long way to go. Eyeing that left side. Good piece of tackling.
When you play this cover 3 defense, just kind of sit back there and try not to give up the big play. That is great. The problem is you give up all these short plays. How about that throw by the quarterback on that slant pattern that time?
Cooks lined up in the slot. The Saints will take the snap from the 35. And this won't even get back to the line. They'll end up losing one.
Got to give the defense some credit. On first down, there's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Ingram lines up in the backfield. Breeze is going to take it from the shotgun.
They're going to get him here for a sack.
Takes the sack on the play. Loss of 6 on the play.
I don't know if they were confused or not, but the left side of the offensive line that time, they were not aggressive. They got pushed back, and they give up a sack of the quarterback.
The Saints come to the line with an empty backfield. The Saints take it from the 28. Looks but can't connect on the short throw.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? 3rd and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
Moss is tackled down at the 39. First down at the 39. Handoff out of the eye.
Spins away from contact.
Lewis is in on the tackle.
Horses, a running back, after he makes a big run like this, he gets excited. He is just looking for his next carry.
And Morris is lined up as the single back. First down at the 46. Out to the left. Pulls it in. They bring him down at the 29-yard line.
There's no doubt time of possession can be an overrated stat in games many times. But one thing you want to do, throw and catch it just like this to pick up those first downs and keep it going.
Griffin's lined up. 2 tight ends set. First and 10. And Morris is taking the handoff.
Number 46 with the carry. Loss
Good
of
job
3.
by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Offense lines up here.
The Redskins from the 32 gives it to him again. What a run by Alfred Morris.
Well, we saw this so many times his rookie year. Alfred Morris, you give him good blocking up front, and this guy will make it happen. That's a good run by him.
First down following the long play. Dropping back 3. Rings it in for the score in the end zone.
You know, if you're a defensive player and you're covering a receiver down here on 1st and goal, you don't have to cover that much area. That's a terrible job by the defense giving up that touchdown pass.
The Redskins getting set for the extra point. Extra point is good. Everyone's lined up for this kickoff.
And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. Drew Brees has it under center. First down at the 22. And off the mark on that short throw.
The intended receiver on the play.
Brees lines up in the pistol.
Second down and 10.
Thomas up the middle and a gain of 4.
Number 23 with the carry on the play. Gain of 4.
The defense comes out in the nickel. 3rd and 6.
Out to Stills.
Number 84 there for the reception.
This team, one of the better tackling teams in the NFL, and they play the situation perfectly. They give up the short completion. They come up and make the tackle. Now we have a 4th down.
All set to punt here. And they bring him down at the 33-yard line. First and 10.
And Morris is going to secure the handoff.
That's a tackle right near the 48.
Anytime you see a defense that can't stop the runs right up the middle, there's a couple things. The middle linebacker's probably not doing his job, and you might not just have enough meat up inside to hold up against those big offensive linemen.
On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel.
First down at the 48. Finds Reed. They get to him just in time. 1 yard shy of the first down.
Anytime you get over 4 yards on first down, it doesn't matter what the play is. Is it a run or a pass? That time, nice throw by the QB. Now they're in great position. Second down and short.
Morris is in the backfield. The Redskins take it from the 43.
He's looking to the right here on this throw. Had it, but dropped it.
When you see a receiver drop a pass, it does go through the quarterback's mind. Well, he's a good player, and I want to keep his confidence level up, and I want to keep him into the game. So when you get a chance, you throw him another football so he can make that catch and get right back in rhythm.
Garcon's going to get set in the slot for this snap.
Third down and 1.
And Morris has got it on the handoff. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
The Redskins would love to run the football in all situations like this. When you only need a little bit of yardage to get a first down, they show their power there. And I'll tell you what, this gives the coach a lot of confidence.
Griffin the third will have it in the pistol. The Redskins take it from the 38.
Staying with the ground. And at the 37, he'll be brought down.
Good job by the defensive line, standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
Robinson's a receiver in the slot. The Redskins from the 37.
Back to the ground. They deck him in the backfield.
Jim, in a situation like this, you just got to be smart. It's third and long. You're winning the football game. Don't take any chances. Don't turn it over. If you punt it, that might be a good thing.
Robinson's lined up now as a slot receiver. The Redskins snap it at the 41.
Incomplete.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. Third and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
This is going to be a long field goal attempt. Comes up short.
I think everybody thought it was a given he was going to make it, but he does not hit it solidly, and it comes up just short.
Nickel formation here for the defense. First down and 10.
Out to Stills.
Fights through that hit.
Stills takes the hit and is brought down.
First down.
When you see the defensive back on the inside of a wide receiver, you have a corner route on, make sure you throw it towards the sideline, let the wide receiver outrun the defensive back, and he makes a nice catch there.
Meacham's in the slot.
Now 1st and 10.
Breeze gets it to Jimmy Graham. Graham's tackled down after a gain of 7.
The Saints offensive coordinator does a good job that time calling the pass down here in the red zone. Caught the defense off guard. They got the completion for a good gain.
Wide receivers stacked up on this play.
Breeze in shotgun formation.
Throws to the right.
He'll pick up 7 this time.
For a first down.
Hard to throw the football down the field once you get into the red zone. That time the quarterback, well, he knows that. And he looks down there, nobody open deep, throws it short, and they get a nice solid pickup on that play call.
First and goal from the 5.
Pierre Thomas takes the handoff.
It's getting harder and harder in the NFL to score when you're this close to the goal line. So what will the offense do? They better be creative. That's all I know.
Second and goal from the 1. Out.
It's a touchdown.
There's no doubt about it. When you score like that to tie up the game, it shifts momentum. And it's all up now to the offense of the other team to get back out there and get the momentum back on their side.
The Saints with a PAT to tie the contest.
The point after try is in the books. The Redskins ready to return the kick.
Williams running this one out. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line.
Offense lines up here.
First down at the 26.
They tackle him for a loss.
Gets the call.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
The first quarter is behind us, and we'll step aside as you watch the NFL on EA Sports. The Redskins offense is still out there as we get the second quarter underway. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. On the money.
Number 29 makes the catch. Gain of 7.
That was a nice job by the offense. It just puts them in a better position to pick up third down. Nice little throw and catch.
Split backfield here.
The Redskins from the 32.
They're setting up screen. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
You know, as a quarterback, sometimes you got to trust that arm and throw the football past the first down marker. There were guys open, but no, he takes the safe route, throws it short, defense makes the tackle, and here we are staring at a fourth down.
And so now they'll bring out Malone to punt. He's got a chance for a return. Young's there to make the tackle.
Return for a gain of 9 yards.
The Saints snap it at the 31.
That catch will extend the drive.
Number 9 with the completion. Gain of 14.
Nice catch that time by the wide receiver on the slant route. Quarterback puts it right on target.
Thomas lined up directly behind the quarterback here.
Staying with the passing game on first down.
Breeze connects with Colston.
And that's a gain of 10.
Is there for the catch.
The
Gain of
quarterbacks
10
and receivers
on
in
the
this
play.
NFL now are so good. It's so easy for them to throw and catch and just keep picking up those first downs.
Quarters formation here for the defense. Looks like a false start on the offense.
False start, offense. Still first down.
Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime.
Breeze from the shotgun. Meacham's got it. First down.
When you can throw an out route like that, that shows you the strength of the quarterback's arm.
Thomas lined up in the backfield.
First and 10. Looking to the right side and throwing. That tackle was made at the 27-yard line.
Well, the drag route that time picked up solid yards. These receivers, sometimes they get a little nervous running these drag routes or these short crosses because they are afraid a defender's going to come out of nowhere and hit them. That's the quarterback's job. See in front of the receiver, lead the guy to the open space.
Thomas lines up in the backfield. The Saints from the 27. Thomas left side. Tackles made, and the first down is picked up.
Well, you get a couple first downs on a drive. It just, of course, it makes you feel good about what you're doing. It loosens up the offensive play caller, and there's nothing like dictating to the defense. I love it.
Thomas lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. And he's tackled just 2 yards short of a first down.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Drew Brees has it under center.
It's second down and 3.
Thomas is going to take the handoff now.
That's a gain of 6.
Nice job that time by the offense getting the first down inside the red zone. And it's a good thing they got a quarterback with a strong arm because you got to throw into some tight spots in the red zone.
No margin for error from just outside the goal line, and that gains 1.
Not a good play call by the offensive coordinator. You're in the red zone. Try to catch the defense off guard. I would have gone with the pass. Instead, they go with the run, and it gets very little gain.
Nickel formation for the defense here.
2nd and goal from the 8.
They'll run it with Mark Ingram. Gains maybe 5.
Number 22 on the carry.
If I'm on the defense and the offense is this close to scoring, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am sending everybody. I am going to gamble that it is a run. If they have the courage to throw it, let them. If they do, of course it'll be a touchdown.
Goal line defense on the field. Mark Ingram carries the football.
Porter's there to make the stop.
Well, you get tackled inside the 5-yard line like that, there's so few options for the offense. Are they going to be strong enough now to push it in? We'll find out.
No doubt about it. Put 3 on the board.
Well, Jim, that field goal puts them in the lead. It was a nice drive by the offense, and what it does, it just gives you confidence. You did some positive things on the field, and it should carry over for you for the rest of the game.
Saints ready here for the kickoff.
Well, a lot of good things happen on both sides of the football this time. How about that return by the return team? Good job, good blocking. Look at the speed of that guy running. They get the tackle from behind. They stop the touchdown.
RG3 out of the pistol.
1st down at the 49. Here's the handoff, and there's only 2 yards to be found right there.
Hey, this defense, they are tough. When you run that football, they got some men up front, and that time they stopped that run just for a short gain.
Alfred Morris lined up in the backfield.
2nd and 8. The give up the middle. And he's brought down right at the 42.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
The Saints lined up in the nickel.
3rd and 1. Another carry here.
He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a 1st down.
The Redskins offensive line does a good job on this run. They show their power. The runner able to go up in there and get a 1st down.
Jackson's lined up in the slot.
First and 10.
Again, staying with the safe plays.
Number 46 gets the
Got to
call.
give the defense some credit on 1st down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Offense lines up here.
The Redskins snap it at the 41. Outside to the right. And Gallette's going to make the tackle.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Wide receivers are bunched up. Griffin from the gun. Almost intercepted.
The defense did an awesome job that time. They had the right defense called, and that time the defender almost picked off the pass. Good job by the defense.
Lining up here, looking to tie the game on this field goal try. The kick is good. The kick is good from downtown.
Well, nice job by the kicker that time, getting the tying field goal. And you love the kickers when they make it. And if they miss it, my gosh, you don't even want to look at them.
The Saints getting set to return the kickoff.
And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. Drew Brees has it under center. Gets the handle here. Thomas is tackled down at the 29.
7-yard gain on the play.
Wide receivers stacked up on this play. Second down, 3 to go. Colston's handed the football, and they'll end up losing 4 here. They've come out in the dime package. The Saints will take the snap from the 25. And he's going to be sacked. So just 3 plays and out for the offense.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the 3rd down, and that's, of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
And so now they'll bring out Morstead to punt. Butler's in on the tackle. Griffin set in the pistol.
First down and 10.
Handoff made. Stiff arm. Tackle made by Bird that time. Griffin's lining up in the pistol. The Redskins will take the snap from the 40. Morris takes it on the toss.
How about the defensive line? Getting that penetration, getting off the football at the snap, and getting it done, getting in the backfield and making that tackle.
Split backfield here.
RG3 from the gun.
He's looking to the right here on this throw.
Reed's got the catch and the first.
That's a nice route on the outside. Nice throw by the quarterback. Puts him in good position to keep moving and get a first down.
First down at the 36. And Morris is taking the handoff.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
The Redskins come to the line with a bunch set. He'll take the snap from the gun.
He's got the grab, and he's got the first.
The slant route, it's a timing route where the wide receiver plants his outside foot at 5 to 6 yards and catches the football 8 yards down the field as he's going across the middle.
RG3 has it under center.
Now first and 10.
And Morris is going to secure the handoff. Jordan's there that time for the tackle.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
Second and 6.
Throws it toward the sideline, and what a catch.
What can a defensive back do in a situation like this? The answer is nothing. How about the throw right on target by the quarterback and a good route on that out route by the receiver?
Morris is in the backfield. From the gun.
Looks to his left.
Griffin over to Reed.
He's brought down.
They're calling on the chain gang to come out and measure for this one.
Well, they say it's a first down.
Number 86 with the reception.
First down by the offense inside the red zone. Can the defense show them something different here and keep them from scoring a touchdown?
They're going back up top. Finds his mark. Brought down just 2 yards shy of the first down marker.
2-minute warning.
You must be very creative in the red zone when it comes to the passing game. Formations, movement, do whatever it takes to give your players an advantage. That time they get a nice play call, they throw the pass and complete it for a good solid pickup.
Griffin's back in shotgun formation. For about 4. They keep fighting for every inch, every yard as they move closer and closer to the end zone.
Now this offense, they fit perfectly with the head coach. He's a tough guy. He's a grinder. And this offense, what a job here right now. They are grinding this football, like you said, right down the field.
This long drive continues.
First and goal.
And Morris has got it on the handoff. Going to be a tackle for a loss.
Number 46 gets the call.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Play after play after play here on this drive. Second and goal from the 3. Touchdown, Washington.
Good job on that touchdown. That puts them ahead, and it's always, of course, better to be ahead than behind.
The Redskins now will tack on the extra point. Count it. And the kicker's ready to go. tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. Cooks is going to get set in the slot for this snap. Breeze is going to take it from the shotgun. Colston's got the catch and the first. The Saints are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here.
Wide receivers get scared sometimes running that slant route. They know their linebackers inside running towards them because they're watching the quarterback's eyes.
The offense has had time now to game plan, strategize after the timeout, and now they're ready to go. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time.
Breeze connects with Colston. That picks up 11.
The offense stops the clock right away with a timeout.
You know, when you throw the football like that down the field, you pick up a first down. Now you can do anything you want on the offensive side, and you got that defense guessing.
Offense ready to play after calling a timeout.
The Saints come out in a bunch set. First down at the 47.
There's a yellow marker down on the field.
Hall's there to make the tackle.
Holding offense.
That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Thomas lined up in the backfield. Breeze in shotgun formation.
Looking across the middle, brings it in. That'll put them in what we call plus territory.
Gain of 14.
There's a flag out, and he's taken down.
Holding offense.
The defense will not decline. They will take the penalty.
And Morgan's a receiver in the slot. Breeze from the shotgun. To the outside. The catch is made.
Well, it doesn't get much worse than this, does it? You're losing the football game. Now you're looking at 3rd and long. And, look, there are no miracles in the NFL. I'll tell you that. So be smart. If the play is not there, don't force it. Dump it off and wait for the next time you get it.
Thomas lines up in the backfield. Breeze is going to take it from the shotgun.
Throws to the right. He has the grab, and he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
The Redskins call a timeout. Their first.
back out there for action after that defensive timeout.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? 3rd and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
Moss has got it at the 15.
The first half is over, and we'll be back with our first half analysis in just a moment. We're back here now in this one, where the Redskins are leading by 7.
A check to the sidelines with Danielle Bellini reporting.
Guys, I got a chance to speak with Coach McDonald during halftime. It's an uphill battle for his team, guys, as they head into the second half. But he says it's not the time to get frustrated. There's no reason to try and be a hero. Just follow the game plan, and things will work themselves out. I'll send it back up to you guys.
Danielle, thank you very much. Now we'll go to the field.
The Redskins ready to return the kick.
And they crash into him, ending the return at the 20-yard line. Second half gets rolling now as he takes the snap. And Morris is stopped there.
Well, a short gain on the run that time by the offense. When you're a running football team, listen, there's going to be a lot of ugly plays that don't work. You just got to keep running it.
Offense lines up here. 2nd down and 9. And he's forced to the ground.
76 makes the sack on the play. Loss of 4.
There is nothing worse for a quarterback than have the pocket collapse. And that time it collapsed on his left side. There's nothing he can do, and he goes down for the sack.
Split backfield here. 3rd down and 13.
And he's going to be sacked. So just 3 plays and out for the offense.
On the play.
When you blitz on 3rd down, you hope to get to the quarterback. Here's why. Because there are less defensive backs back there. The chances of giving up the big play are pretty high. But the rush, they're quick enough. They get there and they sack the QB.
The Redskins call for the punt.
Picks up 8 here. Flag is out.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Boy, his head got yanked back the other way. An obvious face mask penalty, and that's a big one.
It's about safety of the players, too. That's why when you grab, hit the helmet in certain situations, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Don't grab the face mask.
Gains
17.
Big first down by the offense that time. Here in the second half, they're losing a close game, and you get that first down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score.
The defense comes out in the nickel. 1st and 10.
Breeze and Colston, a famous combination for years. Here's a look at the red zone statistics brought to you by Verizon.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. 2nd down and 7. Pierre Thomas takes the handoff. Ball's on the ground.
A recovery by the defense.
He's brought to a halt.
Well, the one thing we know about the NFL, when you have the football in your hands, they are going to attack it. You got to know that as a ball carrier.
Before there's another snap, the officials want to go back and take a look at that last one.
Was the knee down, Phil, or was it a fumble burst?
I think what we need to do here, let's stop it when the knee hits the ground. And once we stop it, let's look at the football. Does he have possession of it completely at that time? If he does, then it's going to be down. The runner will be down before the fumble occurred.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Well, it was called one way on the field. It was a booth review, and the call is overturned. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Got a flag.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
They'll decline the penalty and let the play stand.
The Saints can tie it up with the point after.
Driving extra point is good. Saints ready here for the kickoff.
Williams going to test the coverage this time. And it's the same as a touchback as he's tackled right at the 20. Griffin's setting up now in the pistol. 1st down at the 20. And the immediate handoff to the fullback.
For 36 with the carry on the play. Gain of 2.
Griffin the third will have it in the pistol. The Redskins from the 22. Long ball to Deshaun Jackson.
Intercepted. In on the stop.
Number 28 on the interception.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. There's a flag right there. Graham's tackled down after a gain of 10.
Holding offense.
The defense will take the penalty.
Thomas lined up in the backfield.
The flag is out as the play continues.
Here's Colston.
And the tackle is made at the 48-yard line.
Offside. Defense.
Well, looks like the defender was caught in the neutral zone, Phil.
Yeah, he was. Good job by the quarterback. You know, he made that little voice inflection. That'll get him every time. His quarterback's a little sneaky, you know.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time.
And this pass goes incomplete as he was looking short that time.
When you see this cover two defense as a quarterback, you got to know where to throw the football. That time he did not make a good decision. You got to throw it sometimes deep down the middle. The safeties are not there. They're outside. He did not take advantage of that coverage that time.
On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. 3rd and 3.
Breeze connects with Colston.
Number 9 throws complete. Gain of 13.
The best way to keep the other offense on the sidelines is just keep marching down the field and picking up those first downs. What a good job by the offense.
Cooks is lined up now as a slot receiver. The Saints will take the snap from the 35.
He's brought down at the 30-yard line.
On the carry.
It's always good for the quarterback to really do a good job faking the pass right before the draw play. Get the defensive lineman up the field, get the linebackers dropping back for pass, and there's an open gap that the running back took advantage of.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. And the throw, it's incomplete.
Can't complete the pass. 3rd down.
Brooks in the slot. The Saints will take the snap from the 30.
He's wide open for the grab. Well, they convert this time, but they've had a tough time all day long on third down.
Well, the offense is down here in the red zone or the green zone if you like to think of money, and it's a tie game. A lot of things you can do. They love to throw it in the end zone, but maybe they'll cross them up with a run. We'll find out.
Drew Brees has it under center.
1st and 10.
The give out of the eye.
D'Angelo Hall in on the stop.
Number 23, the ball carrier on the play. Gain of 5.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time.
Nothing there as this goes for a loss of 2.
Well, when you have a tie game and you're down in the red zone, you can do whatever you want. You can fool them with the run here, or you can take a chance and throw the football in the end zone to get a score.
Nickel formation here for the defense. 3rd and 7. Set up screen.
They have this one covered up, and it's going to set them back for a loss.
Quarterback should have never thrown at that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
Chip shot here. The kick is good.
Well, even though they get the field goal that time, it's still disappointing. You get in that position, you'd like to score a touchdown.
Saints ready here for the kickoff.
And Williams is going to run this one out. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. 1st down and 10.
And Morris is going to take the handoff now. And Morris is stopped there.
The ball carrier, 5-yard gain on the play.
Wide receivers are bunched up.
Griffin in the shotgun formation. Has his man. Throws the stiff arm. Gains 14.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing, but you pick up a first down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time.
And Morris is handed the football. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
The Redskins did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind just by a few points in the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
Now 1st and 10. Secures it with two hands. The tackle by Curtis Lofton.
When you're a quarterback throwing against zone defenses, look for the open space. That's what he did that time. He found it, and the receiver ran in there and made the catch.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time.
The Redskins from the 32. Haluz taking the handoff.
Number 29 gets the call on the
The Saints defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner and make him lose yards, that's some good stuff.
Nickel formation for the defense here.
Griffin from the gun. Makes the reception.
The Redskins, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
The Saints come out in the nickel. First down at the 22.
And he's thrown to the ground.
Makes the sack on the play. Loss of 3.
Well, that time the quarterback didn't hold the football. The left side of the line they just collapse. He doesn't even feel it or see it, and he goes down for the sack.
Offense lines up here.
Griffin's going to take it from the gun.
Easy catch there. No one near him.
Catch is made for a first down.
Big first down by the offense that time. Here in the second half, they're losing a close game, and you get that first down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score.
Offense lines up here.
First and goal. Can't find space, and this will be a loss of 1 on the play. Second and goal from the 9. And more. Ball's loose.
Recovery by the offense.
Recovers the loose ball on the play.
Well, the defense always says, let's cause some fumbles. Then when you cause it and you're not able to recover it, that is one emotional letdown.
This has been a long drive so far.
Third and goal from the 5.
Throws the pass. Count it. Touchdown.
Well, when your offense goes out there and scores a touchdown to put you ahead, it's got to give a big lift to the defense. They got to get excited and go out there and hold that lead.
The Redskins with an extra point try on the way.
Inside of the uprights. Ready to step up and send this one down to the end zone.
They stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19.
It's a dime look for the defense on this play. First and 10.
Thomas got it on the handoff.
And he gains maybe 3.
Graham set now, split out wide to the left.
False start on the offense. Will set them back.
False start, offense. Still second down.
Cooks lined up in the slot.
Second down and 12. Pierre Thomas takes the handoff, and Brian Arakpo brings him down.
Carry on the play. Gain of 9.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time.
And after only 3 plays, that incompletion brings us to 4th down.
Well, the offensive coordinator is going to second-guess himself this time. 3rd short, the pass is incomplete. Now it's 4th down, and he's over there saying, I knew it, we should have run it.
And he muffs it. The ball's on the ground. And he's tackled at the 32-yard line.
That returner, when he goes to the sideline, I promise you, that special teams coach is going to rip him a new one. Hold on to the football. Lucky to get it back after that fumble.
RG3 out of the pistol. The Redskins from the 32.
They'll go ground. That brings the play to an end.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets them a few yards.
Griffin's going to be in the pistol here.
Second down and 7.
And Morris is going to take the handoff now. They'll mark him at the 41.
On the carry. Gain of 5.
Jackson's going to get set in the slot for this snap. The Redskins snap it at the 41. Young's got it, and a first.
This will come down to a chain link. Move the chains with that. It's enough for the first.
Well, the defense, they give up a first down there. They're behind. They just can't sit back there and keep bending. You got to take some chances. Go on the offensive, on the defensive side, and just make things happen.
The Redskins take it from the 43.
Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
When you're an offensive lineman and you can line up and just run the football straight ahead and pick up those kind of yards, you are going to get into the head of the defense. You're basically saying, we're tougher than you are, and we're just going to come right at you.
Alfred Morris lined up in the backfield. The third quarter comes to a close, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Redskins offense tries to continue some momentum, still possessing the football as the final quarter gets underway. Griffin set in the pistol. The final quarter underway now with this snap. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
Well, here we are in the second half of a tight game, and you always hear this: control the tempo of the game, just move the chains, and that's what the offense did that time. Picked up the first down and just keep marching from here.
First and 10.
Back to the ground.
Brought down at the 41-yard line.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
Double tight end formation. Second down and 6.
Right. Ball is out. Oh, they cough up the football, and the defense takes possession.
The tackle is made.
Completing the play. Recovered by the defense.
You got to protect the football on the offensive side. When you don't protect it, the way these defensive players can run, you're going to get in trouble, and that time it results in a fumble.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time.
They'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. Still on his feet.
That pass well defended.
Jim, when you get inside the other team's red zone, inside the 20-yard line, and you're down some points, you're thinking touchdown in these situations.
Cooks, the receiver in the slot. Thomas handed the football. Thomas is taken down.
Number 23, the ball carrier. 7-yard gain on the play.
Offense lines up here.
3-step drop. He'll throw it over the middle. And no one is going to catch this one as it goes out of bounds. From the gun, Drew Brees ready for the snap. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Finds Graham.
In zone bound, and he's got the touchdown.
Good job that time by the offense, scoring that touchdown and putting them ahead. And when you get ahead in a football game in the National Football League, it makes you relax and you play better.
The Saints line up now for the point after.
And the extra point is good. The Redskins ready to return the kick.
And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30.
Split backfield here. First down and 10.
Morris on the screen. This screen pass will go incomplete.
Well, the defense has got to love that. They love it when a quarterback is uneasy for whatever reason or just not in rhythm. That time they see him throw off the back foot and the throw goes incomplete.
Offense lines up here. Nothing drives a coach crazier than a false start penalty.
False start, offense. Still second down.
Offense lines up here.
The Redskins take it from the 23.
He'll fire it out to the left.
And that's good for only a yard or two.
I think, Jim, you know, when you got a close game like this, that's 3rd and long on the offensive side, you got to be smart. You know, don't take a chance. If you take a chance and cause a turnover, then that could turn the game around big time. So I expect the quarterback here to be very conservative with his decision.
The Redskins snap it at the 26. The reception, easy, wide open.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing, but you pick up a first down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities, what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
Griffin's lining up in the pistol.
Now 1st and 10. Looking across the middle.
Kenny Vaccaro in on the interception.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
Ingram lines up in the backfield.
First down at the 39. They'll run it with Mark Ingram. Gains about 3.
Jim, sooner or later you get in these situations, you got to throw the football. As we have seen today, they keep trying to run it, but there's not much there to go.
Meacham's lined up now as a slot receiver.
That is 5 penalties on the offense today.
Holding offense.
The defense accepts the penalty. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Handoff out of the I formation and tackled down at the 43-yard line.
Interesting situation here for the offense. They got a lead here in the second half, but it's 3rd and long. And you always like to say, the football is in the hands of the quarterback, so he has to be smart. If he tries to force it down the field, I do not like his chances.
Cooks in the slot. The Saints take it from the 43. Thomas on the screen. Keeps churning ahead.
Their 3rd down conversion rate has been abysmal.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
This will be a long one for 3. It's going to be a false start call on the offense.
False start, offense.
The Saints will punt the football.
At the 25-yard line.
Griffin by himself in the backfield.
1st and 10. Throws the pass.
Underneath, but can't find a mark that time as the pass goes incomplete. Morris is in the backfield.
2nd and 10.
Setting up screen. Catch made. And that's a gain of 13.
The Redskins just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down by a few points in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
Split backfield here.
The Redskins take it from the 38.
The defense gets the sack.
Records the sack on the play. Loss of 7.
It is without a doubt the worst place to get pressure up the middle on the quarterback. It happened that time, and he did the right thing. Just take the sack.
Jackson's lined up in the slot. Griffin standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap.
With 2 hands, he has it. Good yardage picked up on that call.
Jackson's a smart guy. He knows when you're running slant routes over the middle, you got to make sure you protect yourself. So he's under control, catches the football, gets to the ground before those defensive players can really beat him up. Good solid gain and doesn't quite get the first down.
Alfred Morris lined up in the backfield.
3rd and 2.
They'll run it here.
Another 3rd down conversion. The offense continues to come through in the clutch.
The Redskins look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Down a couple points here in the second half. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. 1st and 10. Breaks free. The defense gets a sack.
77 makes the sack. Loss of 2 on the play.
Well, the offense has just done a terrible job here today protecting the quarterback. And once again, the defense finds a way to get singled up, and a guy gets free and takes the quarterback down.
Quarterback coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 6th time in this game. And he's sacked again.
77 is there for the sack on the play. 11-yard loss on the play.
My gosh, you talking about getting overpowered. I guess they were expecting a speed move. The right guard and right tackle are both fooled. They get run over and they give up a sack.
The Redskins line up, split backfield. The Redskins take it from the 38.
RG3 going down. Interception. Nice tackle.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time.
Midway through the 4th quarter.
And the hit by Arakpo.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
From the gun. Intercepted. That'll stop the play right there.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
The defense comes out in the dime.
Griffin's got it in the gun.
Unbelievable catch.
Sometimes the receiver just has to make a great catch. That's what happened on that play.
Wilson set, empty backfield.
Drop back, shotgun formation.
Underneath, but can't find the mark that time as the pass goes incomplete. Griffin the third will have it in the pistol.
3rd and 7. They're going to get him here for a sack.
Makes the sack on the play. Loss of 3.
Well, you just get tired of sending 3 or 4 players at the quarterback in passing situations. So this time the defensive coordinator sends the blitz, and they are up for it. They get to the QB and get a sack.
And so now they'll bring out Malone to punt. We'll see what he can do here.
He's brought down at the 25-yard line.
Thomas lines up in the backfield. First down at the 25. Off the right side, Thomas.
Kerrigan's so strong, he can do everything on the field. He can rush the passer, beat up tackles, tight ends. How about defending this outside run that time? Stuffs it for no gain.
The Saints will take the snap from the 25. Hatcher's the one who made the big stop.
Great situation to be in for the defense right here. It's 3rd and long, and even though their team is losing the game, you can get after the quarterback and hope you can find a way to force a turnover.
Graham's shifted out wide to the left as a receiver. Snap it out of the gun.
Away from the ball, there's a flag down on the field.
Holding offense.
The penalty is declined. That last play will hold up. Thomas Morstead will punt this one away.
Butler's there to take him down. Reed's playing out of position in the backfield here. First down at the 42. Finds Reed. And at the 49, he'll be brought down.
Well, it's not quite a first down, but a good read, good throw, good catch. Oh, a lot of good there, isn't it, Jim? But nice job by the offense. Now they got second and short. Look out. Who knows what the next play is going to be.
Offense lines up here. That's a false start.
False start, offense. Still second down.
Morris is in the backfield.
Wide receivers stacked up on this play. 2nd and 6.
And he's taken down.
Records the sack on the play. Loss of 2.
That's what you call pressure. When everything around the quarterback, they're all at his feet. The offensive linemen are around him. He sees the arms of the defensive linemen all reaching for him. There's nothing he can do but fall to the ground.
And Morris is lined up in a single back formation. 3rd and 8.
Trying to work that left side. Reaches up high for it, and he's got the catch.
Got what he wanted. Touchdown.
What a good job by the wide receiver. Just going up and attacking the football. And you know why they can attack those footballs? Because they know they can't be hit. They're defenseless, so they get a free chance.
The Redskins with the PAT to come.
The point after is good. The Saints getting set to return the kickoff.
And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. Cooks is going to get set in the slot for this snap. 1st down at the 19. Screen. Catch made. Thomas is taken down.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time, throws down the field for another completion.
Thomas lined up in the backfield. The Saints snap it up at the 26. He's taken down at the 35.
Saints did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind just by a few points in the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and, you know, you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
Meacham's a receiver in the slot. Breeze in shotgun formation. He's got the catch. He's tackled right at the 43.
You need balance in the NFL. That's what it's all about. Why do you want balance? To keep the defense guessing what's coming next. That play call on first down throw. Nice throw and catch, just short of the first down.
Time is running out here in the fourth, and the defense is trying to preserve this win. Mark Ingram carries the football. We've hit the 2-minute warning in the second half. We're drawing near a close, and the defense is trying to preserve a victory.
The Saints have it at the 44.
Wide open for the catch. And at the 25, he'll be brought down.
Gain of 31.
Time for the hurry-up offense. First down and 10. Marcus Colston hauls it in.
Catch is made for a first down.
Meacham's lined up now as a slot receiver.
Sticks to his hands.
With the pass completion. Gain of 7.
The defense comes out in the nickel. Out of the shotgun formation. Incomplete, almost going in the other direction.
Oh my gosh, how upsetting is that going to be for the defense? They have a chance to basically end the game with the interception, and they do not get it done. Now you have to worry that, can you still hold on?
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time.
Breeze from the shotgun.
In the books. Touchdown.
Let's go. Tight ends are so valuable down on the goal line. They're able to maneuver inside. Easy to get defenders to run into each other to get open to score.
The Saints line up for the extra point. Makes the PAT. The Redskins ready to return the kick.
And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. First down at the 19.
Looking to the right side and throwing. It's Bailey with the pick. They bring him to the turf.
Picks off the pass on the play.
Anytime you're backed up on the offensive side, the quarterback's got to be extremely careful, because if you turn it over, you're just giving points to your opponent. That time, a bad decision by the quarterback, and he throws an easy interception for the defense.
Thomas lines up in the backfield. First down at the 20. Thomas is taking the handoff. Gains 17. The Redskins signal for the timeout. And that's the first one they've used.
Defense got a bit of a blow and now readies for the next play.
A lot of ways you can play it here. You got a small lead. You're in the red zone. Do you stay aggressive, try to score, catch the defense off guard? Not me. I think I'd play it very safe.
Defense ready in the goal line formation on this one.
First and goal from the 3. Middle.
And he's in for the touchdown.
Here we go. Oh, we got to have this.
What a job by the offense. So little time left to drive down the field and score. That just ices the game. Nice job by the whole football team today, but especially on the offensive side.
The Saints lined up now for the point after.
He made it. Saints ready here for the kickoff.
Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. RG3 out of the pistol. First down at the 24.
Throwing now to his left.
Jackson's there with the sure hands to plug in the rocket pass.
16 on the play.
And now they're in their hurry up. First down at the 40.
The Redskins get a first down. The Redskins are going to use one of the 2 timeouts they have remaining.
Well, when your team is behind, what do? Just come out there and get a first down. That's a nice job by the offense.
Offense ready for action coming out of their timeout. What a beating this has been as he comes to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 9th time today. That's a pickup of 14. And the offense will call a timeout. Offense getting set now following the timeout. Quarters formation here for the defense. Now 1st and 10. Going for the deep ball. And the pass is picked off. And that will all but do it.
Interception on the play.
Takes the knee.
Let's take a look at today's GMC Never Say Never moment of the game.
So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.